United States immigration authorities are now using a powerful new tool to find and deport people who are living in the country without legal permission. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has developed a special app that helps officers track down people with deportation orders. This technology is part of a bigger push by none other than US President Donald Trump's team to keep aggressive targets for daily deportation. The app, called the Alien Tracking and Removal Act, is in its early stages, works like a map. It shows areas across the country where people with final deportation orders are living. ICE officers can zoom into these hotspots and find individuals who are already supposed to leave the US but haven't yet. According to the reports, the app stores the details of over more than 700,000 migrants and displays their information in a very simple format that agents can quickly understand, almost like a digital ID cards. ICE is not doing this alone, by the way. The app gathers data from several US government departments, including the FBI, the US Marshal Service, ATF, and Social Security Administration, and more. Officials say that they plan to expand the app to include data from the IRS, housing authorities, labor departments, and health and human services as well. Well, the tool is not only being used to find undocumented migrants, it also highlights those with criminal records, making them more likely to be deported quickly. ICE officials in Miami told the New York Times that the app helps their officers focus only on people who already have final orders from judge, making enforcement faster and easier. Well, the push to increase deportation is being led by Stephen Miller, one of Trump's top advisors. Known for his tough views on immigration, Miller has been pressuring ICE to arrest at least 3,000 people a day. He has even asked if it's possible to deport 1 million people by the end of the year. In meetings with ICE, he reportedly instructed officers to target public places like Home Depot parking lots and 7-Eleven stores where undocumented migrants may be found. Now, this particular campaign has already led to massive ICE raids in places like Los Angeles County. In some areas, the situation has turned violent, with clashes between protesters and police. Trump has since called in 4,000 members of National Guard to help with the enforcement. Agents are now also being told to arrest people outside courthouses, even if their cases are dismissed or if they are simply visiting the court. For immigrants who arrived in the US less than 2 years ago, there is now a fast-track deportation process, meaning that they can be removed without even going in front of a judge. ICE is also encouraging ordinary Americans to get involved now. They are asking people to report suspected undocumented immigrants by calling a special tip line. In one social media post, ICE wrote, "When you call our tip line, we listen," and included a video of officer arresting men outside a hardware store in Maryland. But at the same time, the government is offering a new program for people who want to leave voluntarily. If they use a special app called the CBP Home app to self-deport, they won't be fined and they'll even receive free travel and $1,000 bonus. Well, the government says that this option allows undocumented migrants to leave on their own terms and possibly return legally in near future. Well, this dramatic expansion in tracking and deporting is raising serious concern about privacy, civil rights, and the treatment of the migrants. While some believe that this is a necessary step to enforce immigration law, others fear that it could lead to more mistakes, like detention of legal residents or a US citizen, and increased fear in immigrant communities across the country.